we're here with the Alpha build in Avacyn, Guardian Angel, and... Gotta keep this hand. Let's see... You can do some alright things with this one. We can go into turn 2 Soul Rain. There's a Thawing Glaciers, and we got Oath of Allegiance to help try and catch us up. Super slow hand, but it'll get us there. Yeah. Alright, so here with Avacyn, Guardian Angel. And today we're up against Marchesa, Black Rose, very strong commander. Another Atraxa deck. Let's hope it's not Super Friends. Swear to God if it's Super Friends. And then we've also got, Ludwig and Crom. I've actually wanted to see those guys together. And today we'll be showing you the traditional way to play lands for like no value. Play Thawing Glaciers and the Soul Rain. The Soul Rain can actually help pay for the Thawing Glaciers. As sad as that might end up being. And Trax is off for the Noble Hierarch. And sure, we'll pass turn off that. Some janky ass start. Oh, Trax drops down the Soul Ring. There's some boots. Put the Swiftfoot boots on the Hierarch, because why not? Oh lord. Oh lord. Marchesa's gonna brainstorm. Crom and Ludwig, though. The opponent casts his or her second spell each turn, draw a card. Okay, so it's whenever we cast our second spell, he draws another card. Do they actually work together? If a player other than you lost life this turn. Okay, so we have got some conditions for card draw. See, there's Ludwig, so now things are going to be encouraged to actually swing. I don't know that I like that. Okay, so there's Oath of Allegiance, tap. Gonna grab a basic land, put into play, tapped. Alright, and we are going. We've got Wrath of God, Rout, and when's the Wrath? Alright kids, remember, Wrath responsibly. Yep, all four for Atraxa. Tap. So it's either going to come at me, or it's going to come at Marchesa. Let's see if our little good luck have fun was enough to sway some good favor. Yes! Alright, that value. 5/5 though. That's right. Exalted. I approve of Exalted themed Atraxa. Although Noble Hierarch could actually just be in there because it's a superior mana dork. Man, that thing was like low-key around 19. Should have picked one up then. Let's see. Dust Mantle Seer. Beginning of their upkeep, everyone reveals top card. Lose life equal to that card's command cost, then adds it to the hand. Well, with our luck, it's going to be nothing but lands. We'll have 5 mana available next turn, so we can actually use that to cast Avacyn if we want. But why would we do that when we can just... Am I still signed into Battle Watch? Hold on. Alright, oh no, that's going at me. Boo. Poking me for 1. How dare you. Voss is out too. Okay, then you've got more lands than I do. And we've got a lay. That's not gonna do anything for us. Alright, so I'll put down a land. Could just board wipe. But that doesn't feel like good value right now. So instead, why don't we go ahead and keep up Honor the Fallen? And let's see. I want to do that. Put down Seal of Cleansing. Seal of Cleansing is legit. Alright, so now we also need to encourage people to, you know. Wait, who lost life? Wasn't me. Okay, it just triggers regardless, and then it checks to see if anyone lost damage. Or everyone took damage, yeah. Thawing Glaciers has consistently done work for us, weirdly enough. Of course, Oath Legions has also done work. Trox is up at 45, though. That's a problem. It means that the Dust Mantle Seer actually just straight draws our cards. But it also puts the Trox on the throne if Marchesa comes down. Let's see. Looks like something big's coming down. This is a new one. I haven't seen this card. Whenever an opponent casts his or her first spell each turn, that player exiles the top card of their library. If it's a non-land, a Troxan can cast it without paying its mana cost. Trying to burn the seal, huh? It's a pretty spicy target. Let's see, do we let that go? Let's see. Free value for a Troxa. Unfortunately, Marchesa and Crom aren't really in a position to do anything. Alright, let's go ahead and do it. It's not quite a time walk. And it is a legitimate target. But that just worries me slightly more. Actually, hold on. We have a lay. So yeah, we'll do it. Oh wait, no, because we have a lay, we should keep them. Well, no, because then that's just free. Well, it's an outpost. It's not the worst thing, I think, if we don't draw another land. See, don't care about that island. Johnny's steadfast. And it's a pigeon field. So is it trying to be red-blue pillow fort? Let's see. I see a commander. And I'm gonna get smacked for 4 here. I'm not gonna enjoy this. Although, it does trade with Atraxa if it swings over to her. Let's see. All he did to save the boots. Well, I might have figured. Yeah, I figured as much. I mean, 7 mana for a 2 mana play. I'll take that. Let's see, if I do burn a Wrath now, it's going to be for the Wrath of God. Alright, so we'll auto-yield to Thassa, make that easier. Okay, so make sure phone's on mute. Yeah, there's that dissipation field. Well, he is going Pillow Fort. I guess? No, not necessarily. Possibly a combo deck of some sort. No real creatures yet that I think we need to worry about. Of course, a 1/4's only got one place to go. Alright, so is there anything we need to do at the end of the turn? No. Okay, I can live with that. We've only got 4 lands. You got more lands than us. And of course we draw into another land, as is our way. What's the play now? I do want to use a lay. Lay. We're definitely not on the throne, so Marchesa doesn't have a reason to throttle us. It's kind of the way this is going to end up going. Yeah, we'll just pass the turn. We actually have route open, I think. Just a little bit. No, we got 6, 7? Yeah, we do have route open. Alright, so we're good to just kind of play the hang back plan for now. Like, getting pinged for 1 off of Ludwig is not the worst. Allows him to keep just drawing cards, but that's also just a Howling Mine. Nobody's tipping their hands just yet. And of course, if boots are the thing that Atraxa wanted to save, then what else would she have? If she decides to drop an enchantment, we can use a lay to deal with it. see. Do you actually let Atraxa just not attack? No. Because you're still going to get hit from Dethrone. You don't hit Ludwig. You could hit either Marchesa or me. And uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright, we managed to connect. And Atraxa is dropping Force Field. Okay. So that's happening. And there's an Ajani. Do we swords the Atraxa if... No! Up to one target creature gets +1/+1 first strike. Oh, that's right, it's hexproof, duh. Hexproof is actually just stupidly good. Depends on whether it comes at me or not. I'll allow this. Although, you really should have negged a Johnny. Because that would have allowed Atraxa to start letting everything grow. Would have been a lot better for you. Alright, so 11 damage by Atraxa. 2 more hits and they're dead. Oh, I know that feeling of the 5 damage threshold. And the Atraxa just keeps drawing all the cards. I don't think there's actually anything we can do to interact with Proliferate. Let's see. Prevent all but one of the damage. It's a powerful emblem. It is quite a very powerful emblem. Oh, Gift of States. Because we weren't drawing enough lands already. The odds of us drawing all the lands right now. Actually, no, is that no? What am I saying? Drawing all the lands? We drawing like all of one land. Alright, so there's an Electromancer. Still gotta get past Atraxa. Shouldn't be too hard though. Let's see. The Dethrone thing is just gonna be stupid though. Just in a triggers sense. Is that gonna be the Swords of the Plowshares? Let's see. Or no, what do they think about using Force Field? Okay, yeah, they are using Force Field. Let's see, Force Field, and I didn't realize it, but Johnny's Limit Break actually just is Force Field. Which means that's kind of pointless. That Seal of Cleansing had a very nice target right there. Wheel of Fortune. That seems rude. Well, if that's how it's going to be, then let's start popping all the things, shall we? So let's go ahead and then let's go ahead and swords. See, that's not going to change the clock too much. Swords and what? You know what? No, you're trying to counter the thing. There's a Sphinx. There's a Brainstorm. Sure. Let's see, countering that spell. What? Oh wait, no, still counting the allay. Yeah, I'm out of things to do. Alright, we just lost 3 of our 4 wraths. And it looks like someone can actually just get memed. Someone's about to get memed hard. Yep, it's our turn now. Just gonna meme someone hard. Gotta find a way to get rid of that force field though. Dun, 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 dun. Just get rid of that force field. Avacyn can break through. This is the not red deck. These are the red decks. Do blue though. And we have Chomana's Blessing. With that Imperial Armor, we can just meme people. Five, yes. Alright. Let's see just how hard Avacyn can meme them. We'll have 4 mana open by the time it's all said and done. Alright, so she 6th the landing. And we will say pro-blue. That gives us the most coverage. Alright, Avacyn's available. Gotta find a way to get rid of that force field, though. But after a Wheel of Fortune, I'd be surprised if neither of the red decks had a way to deal with that force field. See, so it would have to be anything but white if we want this to work. That's the one downside, is that all the enchantments can keep themselves from falling off, but it keeps us from putting everything on Avacyn. Ah, there's a Mirai's Wake. At bare minimum, we'll have to get rid of a Johnny. Alright, so Ludwig wisely uses their negate on the Mirai's Wake. Spider Fog. Ugin. Phyrexian Metamorph. Just a bunch of stuff. Ooh, and the Atraxa keeps going for the beatdown. See, I'll have to auto yield to the Exalted. I want to hold on to the Imperial Armor, because right now the important thing is dealing with the Johnny. Tapping out? Tapping out for something big. That's 5 mana. That's 6 mana. That could be a Wrath. Ah, they're trying to go to their... trying to do something in the main phase. They're still in the battle phase. Let's see, if they're tapping out for something big, we'll have our chance. Merciless Eviction. That's cute. Alright then, so we need a way to get haste. Fortunately, there is a way to gain haste, but not ours. We can still go Avacyn and Flickering Ward. If we draw the Devout Witness, we can take care of the force field. Let's see, need to leave up 3 mana. Avacyn's going to cost 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we have 4 mana. We have 3 that we can leave open. Unless we top deck into like our mana crypt, we're not going to be able to cast the Devout Witness this turn. Maybe we need to cast the Devout Witness and then start casting Avacyn. See, although if we had to liberate, we actually could have blinked Avacyn out, then brought her back in on this turn. Still would have been able to keep up... Well, we wouldn't have been able to keep up Chamano's blessings. But hey, Marchesa swings at a Johnny. No, leaving a Johnny alone. Supposed to deal damage to your planeswalker control, prevent all but one of that damage. That a Johnny ult though. Let's see, Flash Cat. Marchesa decided to swing at Atraxa for some reason, instead of heading over to that Johnny. If that Johnny goes off, we're in for a real uphill battle. I mean, she tries to defend it by saying she needs to dethrone. You kind of need a Johnny gone first. Don't like this. Is Flash Cat gonna get in there? Flash Cat gonna do the job? Yeah, Flash Cat. Charmbreaker Devils is really good. We don't have anything to do, so we'll just take our turn. Let's see, who looks like they have more than 8 lands? This guy. And Divine Transformation. So now we have 10, 12. We'll have 5 mana. I'll work it. Doesn't give us a lot of wiggle room. We've got all of our pump spells now too. Alright, so let's see how hard people can get memed. Let's see. Each of these in hand on field is worth more than in hand. Let's see, Avacyn could just go to 10 off of that. That's a lot of mana. Doing a lot of hand dropping. Senses Divining Top. Okay. Wall of Denial. Alright, it's blue. Avacyn can bust through that. Vampire Nighthawk, that's black. It's annoying. So we'll need both Cho'Ma's Blessing and Flickering Ward to get past both of those. Unless he actually wants to swing. Does she want to swing with the Nighthawk? If she does, that makes our life a lot easier. No, she's being smart about this. Oath of Allegiance is so good. I love this card. It just helps everyone play Magic. I mean, it's not like Halley Mine, where you actually do just kind of give them answers sometimes. But you do give them lands. We get lands. It's a free land drop. It survived this long. Rexiel, huh? Okay. Better not be on one of my routes. Does have Island Walk though, so we can actually hit either one of these guys. Let's see. Yep, it's getting the boots. Cyclonic Rift would be funny. Merciless Eviction would be pretty devastating. Merciless Eviction would be pretty devastating. We lose our Soul Rain if she gets rid of all the artifacts. But I think that almost be worth it. As he goes over here. Gotta use that force field. Yep. Stops the 1 damage. That's still enough to trigger Rexiel. Ooh, Rexiel and Yidris. I like that. Yeah, I like that a lot, actually. Okay, I'm gonna put my Rexiel in my Yidris deck. And I'm gonna figure out like a new black-blue commander that I can build around. Yeah. How hard can we meme her, though? Yep, there's Merciless Eviction. I still don't know that Marchesa needed to dethrone that turn. Alright. Exile all Planeswalkers? Okay. It's a 1-for-1 value, but sure. I really do think exiling all the artifacts is the best value. Yeah, you lose your own boots and signet. But you get rid of 3 Soul Rains, a pair of boots, and a force field. And I know what that how good that force field is. It's really good. Meanwhile, there's a bunch of stuff that's really good over here. During declare blocks, remove all attackers from combat and type others each with this creature attacks can't attack him. Alright, some more lands, and that's fine by me. Means I can keep grabbing more lands out too. Rite of Replication, that's dangerous. First things first, though, we gotta get rid of that force field. Maybe discarding the force field, disenchant that force field, though. Chain reaction! Guess it doesn't actually matter. Pro red it is. The memes. It depends on how badly Ludwig wants to get rid of it. No? Alright then, we're gonna give her Pro Red. Everything else just got burned off the board. Except for maybe that Wall of Denial. No! Wall of Denial got burned off too. Rexiel just barely lived. Oh, and Ludwig just drew 8 cards. That's really good. Wow. Alright then, that just happened. So, we still need to get rid of that force field. But then there's also this thing that's here. Never a permanent deals damage to you. So Marchese is literally the only thing that I could actually try and one-shot right now. Don't want to though. And this doesn't target. I'll just have to Flickering Ward Avacyn up so that she's pro... What? Okay. Combustible Gear Hulk. You may have... Target opponent may have you draw 3 cards. If that player doesn't, they mill 3 and deals damage to that player equal to the number of converted mana cost of those cards. I mean... What's 3 cards going to do? Fine, you can draw your 3. Can't drop Omniscience. It's got 6 mana open. Turnabout would be really good right now, but... The hand sculpting. And it's got First Strike. It's a 6/6 Titan with First Strike. I hate you so much right now. I hate possibilities so much. Oh, it's an Arcane Denial. How about that? That is amusing. I am amused by this. Also, Atraxa just let her guard down. So, let's see what we can do. How hard are we going to meme people right now? So as we can get Avacyn up to 8, 10... 2, 3, 13. We can get her to 13. If only there was a way to give her double strike. We can 2-shot Atraxa, but we can't do a whole lot other than that. See, I can't name white because that will make my enchantments fall off. The next logical color would be blue or black. Let's go black, I think. It's one of the better colors to go between. We can still do blue. Blue might still be one of the better choices here. Black. Alright, so I don't see anything to keep the hand up. Got the discard down. There's an Aetherize. see if we find a way to get through that dissipation field. Would like to kill him off. At the very least, would put him in potential dying range. Because the force field is annoying, but the Traxa also doesn't have a lot of power right now. This guy, though, has all the cards, so if we can just find a way to get rid of dissipation field. Okay, so Tower of the Magistrate. Target creature gets protection from a land. Okay, so we gotta think. Think. Black or blue? If we say blue, we just have total protection over here. Yeah, that's the logical thing to do. Now the question just becomes, how hard are we memeing people? We have 12 mana open. We need 7 for Limit Break to stay off the throne. But we also can't afford to not put like any out. Yep, we'll Divine Transformation her. That'll help her out if she loses any bit of power later. And we'll play Tower just to keep her safe. Alright, so now I'm the throne. I don't enjoy this. We still have 9 mana open. Right now Imperial Armor only pumps for 3. Imperial Armor's not pumping for a whole lot. Yep, there's a Traxa. Yep, they're the boots. Now, one Dissipation Field is much more effective than actually requiring like mana to swing at it. You lose a lot of tempo if you just bounce something they don't want bounced. Let's see, the Quasali Primage, that's a good one. But that could really go either way. Still going on Marchesa. There's the Exalted trigger. Ah, Marchesa's out. $22 damage. Traxa got there. Problematic for us, though. Because Ludwig has 9 cards in hand. We've got Avacyn, but we've got no way to meme them. Not until that... there's a Reliquary Tower. So things just got a little worse. What's the end goal here? Mob rule! Mm-hmm. Alright, I'm going to pop here. Let's see. The majority of these are white. Let's see, can he win with just all red damage? The majority of this is going to be white though, so I want to say yes, no, maybe so. Let's see, if it's just 8, 12, 14, that's not enough. I'll say red. Alright, she's still an 8-7. She can still hit me for a lot. But he at least won't be able to burn me out for the rest of it. Alright, there's Kiki. Targeting Compulsible Gearhulk. Ew. Ah. Targeting the Atraxa player. Ah, the Primate was too small. Let's see, draw 3 or mill 3. The milling on the damage is potentially super painful. And, oh, super lucky! Sakashima Mana Cryptid Mountain. Let's see, so he borrowed my Avacyn so that he could swing her over there. Go into the force field. Can stop 3 of those creatures. So, stop. Yeah, block a Gearhulk. Pop the original Gearhulk. Then use force field. Yeah, you'd force field the 2 angels. Then you can actually just Pride Mage the Gearhulk, but that would also mean that you don't get rid of the Dissipation Field. But if he got rid of the Aetherize, then he has something. Just let the Pride Mage die though, that's not good. Didn't get any value off of that. Okay, so looks like it's ending the turn. One mana open for the force field. Someone still has a lot of lands. Well, there's a mana crypt. Gotta be able to get rid of that dissipation field, though. That dissipation field, though. I can get Sarah out. The Imperial armor is getting progressively worse as we run out of cards. 7 mana. And then we'll play our Thawing Glaciers and pass the turn. We have enchantment removal, we just have to find it. Maybe we're overcommitting by playing the Sarah Advocate. We've got 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. See, 6, 10, 14 over there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Trucks that has less things than we do. How'd that happen? Did she, like, just not run that many basics? That's gotta be it. Yeah, that's gotta be it. Well, it's not a Trucks of Super Friends. And that's made all the difference. Get rid of the Gearhawk. Not bad. Not bad. We do have to find a way to get rid of this dissipation field. I have to find a way to get rid of that and the force field. Force field is really good. Avacyn is just a force field that can punch people. Oh, what a Trucks to draw. Elixir of Immortality, huh? That's a lot of cards to get back. Deck is refreshed. Gain 5 life. Unfortunately, I can't keep recasting Avacyn as long as we're on the Aura strategy. Man, could you imagine if we had Hero's Blade? That would be so good for her. Okay, yep. The Trucks realize it's better to hold on until, like, main phase 2. Yep, there's a Traxa. Though she could just get countered. Mm-hmm. See, Addie can actually start trying to beat in too. The problem is that we can't send in Avacyn because we just lose too much tempo. And we have too much committed. We've got like 3 cards on her. Still haven't seen Crom actually. What do we do here? We need to top deck into that enchantment removal, but we already lost a lay. Admittedly, we tried to get rid of dissipation with a lay, but it got countered. thought so. That's scrying. We've been through almost 40% of our deck. We've seen our Devout Witness. Allay. Seal of Cleansing. We've got a few more ways to do stuff. Overloading. Now see, I'm tempted. I'm tempted to just meme Atraxa here. We lost our Soul Ring. I'm not going to play the Mana Crypt unless we really need the mana. Oh. Duplicant. Targeting Atraxa. How nice do I want to be here? Alright, we burned our artifact protection on Atraxa. Ah, shit. That's fair. But you also just opened yourself up to nothing but Avacyn whoop ass. You, sir, have freed me from my bonds. Okay, so... Ooh, that's bad. Let's see, if I wiped away the lands now, that would be really bad. It's actually just really rude. Rudest. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7. Let's see. Could put down the Flickering Word, but right now I'm in not really care mode. Yeah! She's only playing with those 8 basics. Those leeches is just pure value for me and Ludwig. Alright, Addy, get in there. 15 damage by Atraxa. One more hit from Atraxa, and Ludwig is out. You don't have to haste. You also need to stop going that end combat stuff. Let's see, that power play from Addy actually just increased our Atraxa's turn clock by a lot. Ooh, Lotus Cobra. That's cute. Who would have thought I'd see the day where Avacyn has to work together with Atraxa. Ludwig still has 5 cards in hand, though. Return all creatures to their owner's hands. That's rude as shit. I don't have anything way to interact with that. Guess you should have used the Blighted Fin first, bro. But we have Catastrophe out now. So how bad does this look? Well, no, because he still has a damn Dissipate out. Although it does make Catastrophe a lot better as far as creature routes go. So Crom's coming out for the first time. And Ludwig. And now Thassa's online. Splitting of the attacks, not a bad idea. The fact that Duplicant is still a thing, though. And combat, sure. Ludwig will be drawing another card today. Alright, so Tails. Yeah, we won the flip. First of all, finally, Aura of Silence. Because you finally get rid of that Dissipation field. But first things first. Doesn't get rid of the Kijiji or the Duplicant. But it's relevant to my interests. Counter targets sorcery, sure. Well, I can still cast Aura of Silence. Necessary evils. Okay. We need a Troxa to stick. No mercy. That's rude as shit. Disdainful stroke. And thanks to Crom, every time we cast our second spell, the counterspells get replaced. But it has to keep having those counterspells is the thing. And there's that Cobra. See, an Atraxa Voltron deck that uses counters I think would be really cool. Let's see, as a copy of any other creature on the battlefield? Shoot. There's an Atraxa. Alright. Flickering Ward, Pro Blue on Atraxa. Let's see if we can get away with it. One, two, three, four. I know we're still in the territory of being able to get rid of the dissipation to make Thassa disappear for a bit. This is a close game. And we're doing what we actually... This is one of the things I really enjoy being able to do with the deck. Actually helping other people win me games. I saw mana being tapped. What's going on? 6. That's not a small number. There's that duplicant. I did it before, I'll do it again. To be H, the aura, if he wants to try and Kiki-Jiki the duplicant, then that's when we pop our Aura of Silence. Yeah, go ahead. No token for you. Janky plays and interactions. Let's hope I don't die. Nine, 13. Okay, I deserve that. Let's see, yep, we'll get to Atraxa. Let's see, who else would have more lands but them? Ah, I lost the flip. Hey, Breath of Life. That's cool. What can we get back? We can get back... Wow. There are like no creatures to get back except like Devout Witness. That's it. And I ain't using it for Devout Witness. What I am going to do, though, is... Let's see, put down an Avacyn so I don't die, first of all. I think Pro Blue sounds appropriate. And if Avacyn dies... I'm not going to let her go to the graveyard. I'm going to hold on to the Breath of Life for the Sarah Advocate. Yep. Yeah. Do I want to draw a card? Sure. Who lost a life? Did I lose life? Maybe I did. Alright. It all depends on this. Ghostly Prison. Okay, sure. In combat? Yep. You know what to do. Get in there, Atraxa. Alright, come on, get in there. Atraxa's got 15 on him already. And Ludwig's calling it GG's. It took 2 angels to take him down. Oh no! Oh, jerk move. Ah, well, I guess it can't be too salty. We did team up to knock him out. That's it. Whew, okay then. The end step. Let's go ahead and give this back to Avacyn. Now, Avacyn still has 18 on there. Can't say pro-white, so we'll go pro-black. Oh, I lost the flip. Alright, so first things first. Pro green. Alright, we got there. Woo! Okay, that's a good one. I'm so glad that we didn't just get disconnected halfway through. Wow. That is exactly what I want in a game from this deck. Alright then. Let's hope the other games are that exciting. Let's go into game 2.